Okay, and welcome to my very first video on YouTube about bits and pieces that I've come across on eBay and maybe other sites and different places that I think are worth a mention, or some unusual stuff that people may be thinking of buying that isn't many reviews on eBay, on YouTube about. So just bear with me, I've got a bit of a sniffle today, so hopefully we'll get through it all. But anyway, first item I'm going to have a look at is a Sony radio cassette player, a CD as well. Don't see many of these now new. These are a kind of thing, especially the cassette part, is old technology that used to be around maybe the 80s, mainly, maybe into the 90s, and got fizzled out. So there is some second-hand stuff on eBay, like Sharp and JVC and Panasonic boomboxes they call them, with a cassette part, but obviously no CD. Well, there is some with CD, but they're later models. But yeah, they're very, the older ones with no CD, just the cassette and radio, which are quite collectible and collector's items even. Trouble is, I used to collect them going back about 2-3 years ago now. I did have quite a variety of them, mainly Sharp ones, but I found that buying them off of eBay, people say they're all fully working and great and all this sound fantastic, and when you get them home and pay good prices for them, they're not that great. The tapes are knackered, the belts are all worn and slipping, and one channel's louder than the other, etc. So yeah, it can be a bit disappointing. In the end, I kind of thought, yeah, it's all right having them. I kind of got rid of them in the end, and went back to a proper hi-fi with proper sound. But even getting cassettes, like cassette decks for that, so you're really relying on old stuff, really, to be honest with you. And if you're lucky enough, you get a decent one. Anyway, so it brings me to this really, which is a radio cassette CD. The reason I got this is I've been following someone on YouTube called Techmoen, Techmoen. Now, a brilliant channel. I highly recommend you go and have a look at this if you're into technology, especially old technology. And there's got mini disc players, all different stuff, digital compact cassettes, all bits and pieces, old stuff you've never even heard of probably. And he buys some of the stuff from America, imports it over, and some stuff don't work, and he gets it going, mends it, and so forth, and gives a rundown of it. It's quite interesting, very interesting channel. And he does some new stuff as well, like in-car monitors, so you can see the people bumping into your traffic things, whatever they're called. He does all that kind of stuff anyway. So anyway, today I'm reviewing the CFD-S70 by Sony. Now, the reason I'm putting this one up is because I got this quite cheap, I think, for it's $69.99 in Argos and places like that, brand new. But I've got this manufacturer refurb off of eBay, off of a guy, for £28, including the postage. I think Tesco's have got it there also at the moment, got a few about £30, including postage. Now, I will mention manufacturer refurbs. I haven't really had any trouble. All the years I've been buying this kind of stuff, I haven't really had any trouble. I can't remember sending one back, but you could quite easily buy one of these and it don't work properly. Now you've got to send it back. Now, on most occasions, that's down to you. Even though they've sent you a faulty item, you're the person who's got to send it back, and you've got to pay the postage, which is fine on something like this, for the size of the box. It comes in at Royal Mail, £3.98 I think it is, or £3.95, something like that. So it's going to cost me £4 to send back if it didn't work properly. So worth the gamble, considering I've just saved £40 on this item as if it was brand new. But obviously larger items, Royal Mail prices suddenly shoot up. You could be paying like £10-14 to send it back, parcel force and so forth. I mean, you can send it by the couriers back, but I do like using Royal Mail. I haven't really had much trouble with them. So that's it. So say to bear in mind if you do buy some of this stuff. For saying that, you can buy something brand new off of eBay and you get it home, it don't work, you still got to send it back and it's down to you. So you kind of pays your money, you take your choice, I suppose. Right, so we're going to get on with a review of this, because I know some people may be interested in this because it's got the old tape function, and it's a brand new machine. These are brand new. Like I say, this is a manufacturer refurb. It seems to work perfectly. Got a slight scratch underneath, a slight mark. I won't bother showing you because you can't see it on camera. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the money I've paid for it. So I thought I'll give a little demo of it all and see what you think. First of all, there's the CD at the top. I'll put a track on there, a royalty-free track. Now I think a royalty-free track means the Queen ain't listened to it yet. So that's that. When she does, obviously I won't be able to use it again. I'll go through all the buttons here. You've got the power on, a sleep button, FM, AM. There's the radio station presets there. The tune button, display, which changes the display to the track and time. If I do that, there you go. Play mode, that's repeat, keep on playing and all that stuff. CD play, some presets. I'm not too sure what the presets are, I haven't come across that yet, but stop button, audio in, because it's got an audio in at the side, plus it's got audio out via headphones, like little 3.5mm jacks, so you could actually connect up to your headphones to it, or another pair of speakers if you wanted to, like with a built-in amp with them. Volume control, a mega bass, and the audio in there. Got a power socket at the back, also takes batteries, takes 6D batteries, no sorry, 6 CC batteries, no sorry, C batteries, I'll get them right in a minute, 6 C batteries it takes. The handle comes up like that. It's not heavy, it's okay, it's quite well built, a bit plasticky but well built. So here we go. So first of all, I'll play this CD. I'm going to have the mega bass off to start off with, give you 20 or 30 seconds of that, then I'm going to stick the mega bass on and see what you think. So here we go, we'll plonk that on. We'll stick the old volume up so you can hear it. Right, now stick the mega bass on. Mega bass back off. There you go, doesn't sound too bad, does it? Sounds alright. That's on a CDR. You can put MP3s on the CDR and it plays them as well, so not too bad at all. Now, we'll go on to the cassette part, I think. I've already recorded that track onto a cassette, and well, I'll let you listen to it first and I'll tell you a little bit more about it. So here's the cassette bit I've recorded. So it goes onto tape, so it's on the tape now. We'll turn the volume up, no mega bass to start off with. Now the mega bass coming in. There you go, that's the cassette. So that sounds fine, doesn't it? It sounds pretty good. Not much wow and flutter. Quite solid sound to that, I think. And to be honest with you, I've took that tape out. I'll just show you it. It goes in this way round, which is a little bit unusual, maybe. I put it on a cassette deck I've got upstairs, a Technics one. It's about a mid-range deck through my hi-fi, which is it's not a bad hi-fi. It's not brilliant, but it's second-hand. It's not bad, and it sounds pretty good. The recording done on this through that hi-fi sounds pretty good. So I was quite impressed, to be honest with you. I thought that was really good. That's that. So we go over to the radio. I'm just going to really flick through the channels for copyright reasons. So we stick it onto FM. Got some presets here, so we'll just bump the volume up here. I'll leave the mega bass on. I'm going to go really quick through these.
To remind you to meet at that.
Another station. And another station.
If a road is empty and there's nobody, there's no cyclists and there's no one, as you say, having a conversation.
There you go. That's the radio function. Yeah, a little bit of this downstairs on the radio, I must admit, but upstairs it was fine. So all in all, not a bad box. I'm quite impressed with it. Now, the only couple of little drawbacks, it's just got a mega bass. There's no tone controls, no bass and treble, so you're stuck with just a mega bass on, mega bass off. And I think when I've been using it, I've been mainly leaving the mega bass on, to be honest with you. It gives that a little bit more of a punch to the sound and a little bit more bassy. Only slight niggle is the cassette, because when you rewind it, which is this, see, it stops but doesn't stop, so it doesn't pop up. It hasn't got an auto stop, and there's no way of knowing. There's no like glass front or anything here to let you know that the tape's finished. So it's just a minor niggle. So that's it. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that little niggle there, but even so, for £30 or £28 or thereabouts, it's definitely worth a look, I think. And I'm going to rate everything out of 5. It'll be a bit boring, but I'll give that 5 out of 5 for what I paid for it. And I think if you paid the £69 for it, it's still probably worth it to you, but it's a little bit pricey. I would like to see it about £50, £49, £50, but it is a Sony, so I suppose you're paying for a decent make, decent build and so forth, rather than some make you never heard of. So I think I'll give it 4 out of 5 if you pay the full price for it. So there you go, that's my first review. I hope it's gives you an insight into that box, and if you're thinking of getting one. Like I say, Techmoan is the site to go and have a look at. He actually does a one from Lidl, which cost him £29 recently. It wasn't great, but you may want to have a little look at that anyway. So from the time being, I'll say thanks for watching, and look out for some other videos that I'll be posting up very soon.